Welcome to Your Success Podcast. We give you actionable insight and stories behind real-life success wherever you go. Here are your hosts, Angelos and Mo.
Oh, what's that you're reading there, Angelos?
Oh, all right, Mo, I didn't see you there. I'm just reading the new Your Success book, the draft, which is about to go to the publishers, which is being released on the 24th of September.
Oh, right.
And that will hopefully help people become more successful in their lives.
Right. What's that about then?
Well, it's a book about the 10 key traits of success. And we deep dive on each one of those traits and what you need to become successful. And we're pooling not only our own experiences within businesses, but also the people that we've interviewed for the podcast, as well as general wisdom and personal development that we've learned. And we've tallied up, and it's roughly around 1,600 years worth of collective wisdom that we've put into this book.
Sounds good. How can I get a copy for myself?
All you need to do
and all my friends
is pre-register your interest at
Where?
tiny.cc/yourbook.
Right, wait, let me write this down. Go on.
tiny.cc/yourbook.
Yeah.
And enter in your details, and you'll get exclusive access to content and discounts on launch day. And then you just need to go on Amazon on the 24th of September and buy our book. And
amazing.
It's simple as that, really. And it'll be available at Kindle at launch, and then we're recording an audio version end of this year.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I might just wait for the audio version.
I wouldn't. I would definitely buy it on the 24th of September.
Yeah.
And then buy the audio version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
Christmas, New Year, New You.
Perfect.
Okay,
let's do it. So, welcome to Your Success Podcast. I'm Mo.
And I'm Angelos.
Now, I don't know if you've heard or not, there's a little rumour going around that we've written a book that's all about success, which is actually out on the 24th of September.
No way, no one's mentioned that before. Okay, you kept that quiet. So today, we're recording the second in our mini-series of podcasts called Your Success Exclusive Previews, where we'll be discussing parts of the book in a lot more detail to give you insight about what it's all about. So today, we're going to be talking about the importance of being held accountable. So Mo, why does anyone need to be held accountable?
In summary, which is what we found from the people we've been speaking to on the podcast, the reason people need to be accountable or be held accountable is because the easiest person to lie to in the world is yourself. You can pretty much justify anything to yourself, whether it's laying in bed and pressing the snooze button 17 times, whether it's, having a chocolate bar at 3 o'clock.
Buying that car that you completely can't afford.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But because you got a flat tire in your old one, right, that's it. I need a new car now. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's just so many examples of where you just lie to yourself because who's going to stop you? You know, you're in control of your own life, and that's great. And you might as well, you know.
But everyone is held accountable. No matter...
Why?
Well, whether you're a cleaner, for example, in a company, if you don't clean well enough, then you will be fired. If you are a manager or a director of a company, if you don't perform well enough or make enough for the shareholders, then you will be fired. Even the President of the United States is held accountable. If he doesn't do a good enough job, then he will not be voted in for a second term. So everyone, whether we like it or not, we have to be held accountable.
But I think the distinction is those people are held accountable in their jobs, and what we're talking about is when you get home, who is going to stop you putting the telly on and watching telly for 5 hours and eating a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs?
Even if it's pralines and cream?
Even if it's pralines and cream.
Okay.
Especially if it's pralines and cream. Pralines, however you say it. I think we have a very regimented life if we go to work and we work within certain boundaries that our boss sets, or if we own a company, we work within the boundaries of what's acceptable to our clients and to our customers and things like that. But when we get home, do we have that same level of accountability? And that's what we sort of explore in the next section of the book that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the most important parts of the book is defining your vision of success. You know, what is the most important thing for you, and what does success really mean for you? You may define it, you may get it out there, but if you get sidetracked by life, which life does not stop, it always gets in the way somehow, you need someone or a process or a group or whatever it is that you decide works for you to keep you on track. It's very easy to be derailed nice little trinkets or shiny pennies or whatever it may be that will get in your way. Or it may be something insidious like, for example, your vision of success may be to get an amazing body and have that six-pack you've always dreamed of, but you keep getting tempted by the end of the day because you really want those chocolates. You just, at the beginning of the morning, Mo, I think you were saying earlier, the reserves of your willpower decline as the day goes on.
Yeah. So there's been studies on it that actually both your decision making and your willpower sort of decrease throughout the day, and that's why we have sleep, so we can rest and we can recuperate and we can sort of recharge. So you might wake up and think, right, I'm going to have a really good day, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to eat really well, I'm not going to have a cigarette, I'm not going to have any chocolate, I'm not going to have any fizzy drinks, whatever it is that you're trying to, whatever your vice is or whatever it is you're trying to sort of be good at. And you might do really, really well, but then as the day wears on and you get tired and your blood sugar gets low or you get stressed, how well do you cope with those things towards the end of the day? And that's really where we're talking about having a level of accountability in your life.
Yeah, and the accountability buddy, whether it's a personal trainer, PT in the gym, or a business mentor, whatever it is, they will add a certain amount of discipline to your life or your plan for success to make sure that you actually hit those milestones. Because if, let's say, you only see the personal trainer once every fortnight or once a week, or your business mentor once a month even, there's a lot of hours in between when you leave to actually getting it done for the next month. So they'll make sure that you're on track and ask the question, why haven't you done this? Oh, but this happened or that happened. These are just excuses. You didn't make the time to actually implement half the stuff you did. So hopefully there will be hard taskmasters and make sure that you actually do the things that you say that you're going to do.
Yeah, so let's talk about different types of accountability, because there's loads of different systems and people and ways and things we can use. So I think a really good example of one you said was the personal trainer. Really easy example. Someone that holds you accountable. I'm actually seeing my personal trainer, shout out James Jordan, who has actually done a podcast. He's been on the podcast talking about health and fitness and success in your own body and actually keeping healthy, so you can then stay on top of things in your life. I'm meeting him at 6 o'clock in the morning. Would I get up and go to the gym at 6 o'clock? I'd try my best, but there might be excuses, and there have been at other times when I've just stayed in bed. But knowing that he's going to be there, and actually I've got him out of bed because I said I'm going to go in at 6, and he was like, okay, that's fine. And I'll meet him then. I don't want to let him down, and I don't want to let him down more than I want to have a 6-pack or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is a really weird thing to say, that I care more about like not letting someone else down, but I think everyone does in some respect.
Yeah, it's a pride element, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to be letting people down. It's embarrassing, and you should never do that anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you have an absolute amazing excuse, which you shouldn't do. But obviously, if someone's gotten ill or whatever else, that is a legitimate reason. So
that's a really easy example. PT, really easy example. I think there's a couple of things. There's the accountability is actually turning up. So turn up at 6 o'clock. Fine, that's one part of it. And the other part is the accountability of actually working hard and really pushing while you're there. Because it would be fairly easy to just get up and go along. And but then actually to train hard for an hour while you're there, or however long you go for, that's like the second part of it.
Yeah.
So that's a really easy example, personal trainer.
So for me, my accountability buddy is not only my wife, she keeps me on track, which is really good, but also my business mentor. He does not tolerate crap. And although I am very results driven, I try and go above and beyond what we have set. So I can say to him next month, right, this is what we agreed. This is what I have actually done. I've done this and this and this on top. So it's also an act of inspiration by having that accountability buddy, because you don't want to go in there and say, I've just done that. Is that it? Come on, man. Where's your oomph? Where's that passion to achieve what your vision of success is?
And there's also online accountability groups, so where you can post results and have discussions around challenges that you're facing. And again, having other people that are holding you to account. Are you going to do this when you said you were going to do this? You said you were going to do this last week. Have you done it? Those kind of things. But it does really help.
But it could also be a one-to-one informal thing with a friend, for example. A friend recently who I really care about, he has been smoking since the age of 16, so for about 15 odd years now. And I just got fed up with it. I don't like seeing that he has a lot of other health issues that knock on from the smoking. So it's not, that's the root of it. And so I said to him, well, why don't you stop? Yeah, well, it's very easy, I've thought about it. And so we came up with a bet, and if he didn't do it, he would lose a lot of money. So there's a bit of pain involved with it. He had
Nice. I like that. Yeah, that's
some
great.
skin in the game.
Yeah. But the intent is good. The intent is there because you want to help him. So that's fine.
And then over the course of the few weeks, is supporting him, regular phone calls. He was going through withdrawal. He had some bad nightmares and all these other things and whatever else that came out of it. But at the end of it, he stopped smoking. And
Amazing.
He's a lot happier for it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just simply helping a friend out. It doesn't have to be always about business or whatever it is. So we can help keep people accountable in our personal lives as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's so important. And if you care about people, you should definitely hold them to account. It's just so strange how powerful it is having someone else there that is actually.
You don't want to let them
down.
down. Yeah, you don't want to let them down.
Yeah, it's incredible. So we want to know how you keep yourself accountable. Have you got any top hacks? Have you got any systems that you use? Pop your comments in the live video, in the live feed, or email us on hello@yoursuccesspodcast.com, or get in touch on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
So thank you for listening to Your Success Podcast. This is part 2 of Your Success exclusive preview.
Yeah.
Please click subscribe, leave us a review, and we look forward to your comments on our Facebook and Instagram and our YouTube channel and Twitter even. And don't forget to subscribe to our book launch at tiny.cc/yourbook.
Absolutely. And we go into loads more about accountability, taking ownership for your life, taking responsibility, all those kind of things in the book. And I think really, really proud of that part that we're going to release.
And stop lying to yourself and stop making excuses and crack on.
Yeah.
So thank you again, everyone. I've been Angelos.
And I've been Mo.
And see you again on the next exciting episode of Your Success Podcast.
You have been listening to Your Success Podcast. Click subscribe for more incredible content. More details can be found at www.yoursuccesspodcast.com.